It's sad when they got me defending Carly. And what's the business, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode. I think this is Episode 4. What's going on, you guys? I hope you guys have had a wonderful Independence Day. Nobody that I know celebrated. Nobody that I know cooked. Nobody that I know did a damn thing, okay? So if anybody got some rotel dip, some pasta salad, some meatballs, hot dogs, hamburgers, ribs, chicken, baked beans, hit the nigga up like seriously. But anyway, before we get into today's review, let's talk about what we got coming up on the horizon. Oops, wrong one. Now, as you guys already know, every Monday night is the Whether You Like It or Not panel. And as you do know, that there was no panel yesterday due to the fact that there was no new episode this week of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we're on a break. But however, we will be back on Monday nights and we will be on Josiah's World TV's platform. So make sure you guys tune into that. Then make sure you guys be on the lookout because later on this summer, Boys Night Out will be returning for its 4th season. We're about to start playing in the show, and I cannot wait for the first promo to come out. Oh my God, I cannot wait, you guys. It's going to be amazing. So make sure you guys tune in. And then tomorrow night is Roasted Review with myself, T, and Josiah, and we'll be over on Josiah's World TV's platform to discuss this episode of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta episode. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this review, you guys. I don't know how long this review might be. This review might not be that long, but whatever. So let's go ahead and get into it. We opened it up with Erica Banks on Chaotic and Amy. I think that Erica Banks is performing, it's the whole South by Southwest thing. They're doing that. Erica was out there doing her thing, and then Chaotic came over, and Chaotic is there for Amy. Amy keeps on asking Chaotic to step up and do this and step up and do that. But girl, is that your friend or your man? Because what does he need to step up and do at this point, Amy? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, what exactly do you need for him to step up and do at this particular point? Because it's looking like you want him to do way more than just be your goddamn friend. Like, what exactly do you need for him to step up and do? That's the part I'm trying to understand. And that's the only part that I'm trying to realize. Like, what are you trying to get him to do that he ain't doing for you as a friend? This is strictly platonic. What else does he need to do, my baby girl? What else does he need to do? Okay, but that was a pretty short scene, so we ain't gonna stay on that. We're gonna get into Carly, Rashida, and Mita. Now, Rashida stops by and visits Carly, and she confronts Carly and Mita, okay, about how she's dealing with Spice. My thing with Georgia Prune is this entire scene was annoying. Because Georgia Prune always sticks her nose into business that don't belong to her. She always does that. She did that with K. Michelle when that whole situation with Myth Hits and Toya came about. Now, I get it. Toya is your friend. I get that. But you just don't sit in nobody's face and tell them that they lying about their damn abuse. You just don't do that. And look, no, I just don't. I would never be down with that. I would never agree to that. You never do that to somebody. You just don't. Okay. Now, not only do you do that, but then you go and you turn on Carly Red for Erica Dixon in a situation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. More so Erica's issue, not yours. And not only that, you took on Tammy's beef with fucking Kalina, your friend of many, many years, and turned on her. So here you go doing the same thing you've been doing to Carly, turning your back on her when it ain't got nothing to do with you, taking on somebody else's problem. But we're going to get on into that in just a second. Now, Mita always says that, no, Rashida was like, you knew that Spice was going through what she was going through with Carly or whatever. And then, you started being friends with her. But you already know that Spice really don't F with Carly like that. And Mita said, I've always tried to stay out of Spice and Carly's drama. And I just felt like just because Spice and Carly got an issue with each other, that does not mean that I cannot be cool with Carly. And that's facts. You can't tell nobody who they can be friends with. You just cannot tell nobody who they can and can't hang out with. Spice introduced Carly and Mita. So to me, it's like, because you got a problem with Carly, that means that Mita got to get involved in your issue with Carly. It ain't got nothing to do with her. And you brought them two together. So it's going to look crazy on Mita part to just up and stop fucking with the girl just because you got a problem with her. I don't understand it. And I don't understand why Georgia Prune is so invested in this situation. Since this season started, we ain't seen you do nothing of any substance since this season started. What exactly do you got going on? What is your storyline? What do you got to talk about? Oh, nothing. Is that why you sitting up here digging your nose up in somebody else's business like you always do? Because you ain't got nothing to talk about or nothing to say. And then you ain't shit. So it's just like, girl, what are you talking about? You just all up in it. And she goes on to say, Georgia Prune goes on to say that Spice feels some type of way about Carly and Mita being friends. So the what? Who gives up about how Spice feels about these two being friends? Who gives a damn? Ain't we grown here? Aren't all you motherfuckers over the age of 40? So why are y'all sitting up here acting like y'all 15 and 16 years old, crying about who's friends with who? I don't understand. I don't understand it. And the fact that Rashida is even sitting up here getting into this argument, inserting herself into this shit is really beyond me. But like I said, she always do that and then sit back and act like she don't know why mother got a problem with her. You always inserting yourself in shit that ain't got nothing to fucking do with you. Stay out of it. If anything, if you're friends with Carly, if you're friends with Spice, if you're just getting to know Mita, what you could do as a friend is try to bring the two together. But instead, you're involving yourself in this kitty ass BS, sitting up here taking the side of Spice and not trying to hear Carly out. And that is the problem that I got with Sanya on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Instead of being neutral, you picking sides in a situation. You're supposed to be friends with both of them. You're supposed to be friends with both Carly and Spice. Why are you sitting up here treating Carly some type of way because Spice mad? That's fake as... Do anybody not see how fake that is? Because it's fake as hell. I don't understand why anybody would even think that that shit is okay, because it ain't. It ain't motherfucking okay at all. It's not okay. Seriously, I don't like that. I don't like that. I ain't fucking with it. I don't like that bullshit. Like it's all the way fucked up. Like seriously, I don't like that shit at all. And then Carly explained the house situation, and she was saying that she was looking into getting in that particular neighborhood before Spice even said something about getting into the neighborhood. And Rashida really, I just feel like Carly is doing too much. She's making herself look real obsessive, real crazy, and it's not looking good for her. It's too close for you to be buying a house right down the street from Spice. We need our time alone. Like, I'm not gonna buy no apartment. I mean, I'm not gonna get into no house right down the street from Jamar. Hell, half the time I don't want to be in the house with these motherfuckers. But I got to for the time being until I leave. So it's just like, no, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, I don't want to be that close to nobody that I know as far as living. You go to your corner, I go to mine. I like my space. I like being away from people for a period of time. I just do. So Carly doing too much with that. And the fact that she said somebody paid her $100,000 just to live in the house is bull to me. And then she started talking about how she lost her grandmama. She don't know if her mama gonna live and all this other stuff. And Rashida really ain't buying nothing that she's selling at all. And it's just like Carly saying, don't nobody care about her. They don't care about you. They never have. They use you for what the hell you bring them, which is some mess. When they need the tea, when they need for you to be messy and investigate on some bullshit, then that's when they cool with you. See, and I said that on Russ Review last week. They treat Carly like shit. We get it. Carly messy as a mother. We know that. But they ain't either. They treat her like, and then when they need her, then they use her for what she's worth. The same shit that they don't like about her. Moving on to back to South by Southwest. It's Erica Banks, Chaotic, and Erica Mena. Erica Mena arrives to support. And then, as they're there talking, Erica Banks bring up the whole pregnancy that Mama D brought up. And Erica Mena was looking confused, and Chaotic said, Mama D told Amy, who told Erica, who told me that Diamond might be pregnant. And so Erica was looking at Chaotic and Erica Banks like, what the because she really, really close to Bambi. And she's also really, really close to Scrappy. So she's just like, I'm going to have to tell Bambi that this is going on. And then, Chaotic was like, if you tell Bambi, Don't tell her that you heard that from me, because I already went through some with Bambi already, and I don't want to smoke. And if Bambi find out that I'm the one that told you, I'm gonna have to move my motherfucking ass back to Atlanta. I don't want no parts of this. I don't want no issue with this. And then, Erica was like, Bambi is my homegirl, but I'd rather not bring this to Bambi. I'd rather ask Scrappy about this, because Scrappy is like my brother, and I could come to him to talk about anything. So instead of bringing it to Bambi, if I don't know if it's true or not, I'm not going to bring it to Bambi. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Scrappy if it's true. And then she said, Mama D always lying all the time. And, I don't know how Mama D going to feel about Erica saying it. I don't know how Mama D going to feel about Erica saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, all these girls, Bambi friends, they all getting involved in the mess. So I don't know how she going to feel about that. But I foresee Mama D and Erica Mina having a little bit of some back and forth about her saying that Mama D is always lying. But she did say that she planned on speaking to Scrappy about this particular situation. So then we're about to go ahead and move on and get into Sierra the Blowfish, her mama, and Jody. Okay. So at this point, Sierra is plotting to move out of this house without Eric knowing that she's moving out of this house. You know what I'm saying? And she reveals that she's married. And obviously her mama did not know that she ran off and got married. So her mama is very motherfucking confused. And then her mom looked at Jody and said, "Do you know about this?" And then Sierra said, "Girl, you know that Jody know everything." And her mama is confused because she like, "How is my daughter married and I don't even know that she married?" And then Sierra explained that she got into this big old fight with her family. She wasn't talking to them for a while and she was upset with them, and that's why they didn't know. And then she starts going on and on about Eric and how much of a weak ass nigga that he really is, and how she don't really want no more parts of him no more, and all this other stuff. So then it's kind of like, okay, but it's like it's the same old song and dance with Sierra the Blowfish. It's like 1 minute she's so in love with these men, and then they turn out to be niggas, and then she want to act like she didn't know that they was fuck niggas from the moment that she met them. A lot of these niggas got nigga residue on them. We see it from the very beginning, but it's up to us to still try to get with them. I know that I've seen a bunch of motherfuckers with nigga residue on their ass, and I still was out here messing with them regardless of the fact. So I get what she's saying. I get the situation. But girl, stop acting like you didn't motherfucking know. That's the issue that I got with her. She be acting like she don't know stuff, and then she do, but she knew the entire time. So then she turns around and say, "But I'm trying to get a divorce." And then her mama's like, "What the?" And anybody would have that damn reaction, because it's like, girl, what do you really got going on here? You feel what I'm saying? Like, but Sierra never makes sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never does. Like, the shooter thing that make no sense, the BK thing that make no sense, the little fling she had with Scrap that make no sense. Then she got right on back with BK. Then BK embarrassed the shit out of her. Then all that other stuff. So then Eric comes home and he learns that she trying to move. So now he pissed off at her, and he just throwing out all her stuff, saying that she cheated on him and she was doing this and she was messing around with rappers and all this other stuff. And I honestly do believe that Sierra was messing around on Eric, but Eric ain't perfect either. But I don't think Sierra is too, because Sierra like to play these little white woman games and act like she's so innocent in these predicaments and like she don't never do nothing wrong. When I feel like she be a part of the reason why her relationships ain't working, because she be on the fuck girl shit too, just like these niggas. She be on that girl shit too, going out here cheating on folks when stuff don't go her way. So it ain't always the man's fault, it's her fault as well sometimes, because she always places herself in these predicaments with these same old men, and she know that these men are who they are, and she want to act like she don't know that that's who these men are. Like, seriously. And I don't understand that. But I don't understand Sierra. I never understand anything about Sierra. I don't think I ever will understand anything about Sierra, and I don't think it's really up to me to understand anything about Sierra. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't understand nothing about Sierra, and I don't think I ever will understand anything about Sierra, and that's just the goddamn truth. Unfortunately, it's the motherfucking truth. I will never understand anything about her, and that's just what it is. And I'm just like, do we have to sit through this the whole season and watch her be stupid all this season? Like, do we have to? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't, cause I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it at all. But I guess it ain't up to me to get. I guess it's not. So anyway, moving on. We're gonna get into I think this is Jasmine's. I think this is Jasmine's gender reveal, right? Yeah. Amy is there. Safari meets Amy. You know, of course, he over there flirting with her because you know Amy is a cute girl, dark skin, chocolate. You know, flies hair, swagger, right, brown skin, popping. Notice how they talk to me. Notice how I like it. You're turning me on. You're turning me on. You're turning me on. Better recognize a real woman. All that good stuff. That's what Jessica gives. Okay, so she reveals that she dated Nick Cannon. Here we go, talking about Nick Cannon again. Like I said, I'm not gonna have this the whole season. I'm not gonna sit up here and listen to her talk about Nick Cannon the entire motherfucking season. I refuse. Safari comes over. All the girls go in on Safari. All of them doing their thing, talking, you know, going in on him, chirping at him, and all this other stuff. And I just, you know, it's one thing to take up for your friend, but y'all getting on my nerves. Like all y'all got y'all so. Why don't y'all have this same energy for your own men? Because every single one of you motherfuckers got some fucked up ass niggas for men. Bambi, you on top of the list. You knew what Scrappy gave from the very beginning, but you still got with him. Sierra, you openly chooses niggas for sport, so you can't come for Safari. And it's just like, girl, and another thing, I don't know Georgia Prune was over there, but she bet not have been over there saying nothing to Safari because her man already showed us that he a nigga got a whole damn baby on her. So she can't talk about nobody's man. That's all, like I get sick of seeing these gang ups all the time. Like, we get it. Y'all don't like what he did to Erica and all this other stuff. We get it. We understand. I don't need to see this on every goddamn scene. I just don't need to see it. Like, because y'all got enough going on in y'all own lives to be speaking on somebody else's. I get it. Erica is your girl, but all that energy that you give to Safari, y'all need to give it to your own damn man. I'm just saying. Because y'all got some fucked up shit going on at home that y'all need to be attending to instead of constantly taking up for Erica. She's way more than capable of speaking up for her damn self. And we know that. Okay? I'm just saying. I had enough of that now. I'm tired of seeing that. Carly comes in, and when she sees all the girls there, she becomes emotional. And all the girls are laughing at her. Babby laughing at her crying. And they all being mean girls. And this is where I got to draw the line here. Like I said, I get it. Carly is messy. We get it. But this event is about her pregnant fucking daughter. And if you don't like the girl, why are you here? I don't give a damn if it's about Jasmine or not. Carly is Jasmine's mother. How do you think Jasmine would feel to know that y'all are disrespecting and mocking her motherfucking mama at her shit? If y'all didn't want to be there to support, what the fuck y'all there for? Y'all don't like Carly, so why the fuck are y'all there? And what the fuck is everybody's issue with Carly? Because Spice got a motherfucking issue? It's giving gang up. That's what it's giving. It's giving gang up, and I don't like that. And like I said, anytime you got me defending Carly, something wrong with that. Something wrong with that if you got me defending Carly. Okay? Like, seriously. Because it's all a mess. Like, y'all really acting like high school girls, and it's just pathetic and stupid. Like, what? Like, what's your tea? Like, what are you giving? Like, why are you so mad? What did she actually do to y'all? Because the issue ain't y'all issue. The issue is really Spice's issue, and y'all making it y'all motherfucking issue. That's the problem I got with the situation. Y'all making the issue about y'all. That's what y'all doing. You're making the issue about y'all. And it ain't working. It's just not gonna work for me. It's just not. Like, why y'all doing it? Why y'all doing that? That shit was just pathetic and fucked up to me. Y'all at this girl's daughter's event, and y'all rolling y'all eyes at her, making her feel uncomfortable for something that she throwing for her daughter. That don't make no sense. I'm glad that Rennie was there to comfort Carly and just let her know that she got somebody. And then Spice arrives and she sees Mita and they start discussing their issues. And this whole argument between Spice and Mita was the dumbest because the moral of the story is Spice is mad with Mita because Mita is cool with Carly. And she feel like because she got an issue with Carly and all this other stuff, that means that Mita is not supposed to be friends with Carly because of her own issues with Carly. You put them two together. They got a relationship because of you. Why bring them around? Why bring Mita around these girls if you don't want her to have no real relationship with them? Because regardless of anything, you introduce them so they got a relationship, and that's not going to stop just because you mad. Me and Josiah was having a conversation on the phone like maybe last week or so. And I remember talking to him and I was just like, bro, like seriously, like if there was ever a situation where I had a falling out with somebody or I decided that I was no longer going with a person no more, don't ever feel like you got to pick a side because I don't give a damn about none of that. You can be cool with whoever you want to. I don't care. Just don't talk about me to that person. Don't tell my personal business to them. Like, you know, if you want to let them know I'm doing good or whatever, you know, you can do that. But just don't talk about no deep, dark personal shit that we share. Don't even discuss that type of shit with motherfuckers that I don't with. Like, but other than that, I don't care about you talking to somebody that I don't really fuck with because you your own person. We grown. Like, I'm over 30. Like, I'm into my mid-30s at this point. I don't care who talks to who. Long as I'm not disrespected and long as my loyalty is not tampered with. That's the only thing that I'm saying. I don't care who friends with who. You know what I mean? So, especially if I introduce you to somebody, say for instance, say for instance, if I introduce Josiah to somebody and me and that person fell out, that's my issue. It's not his. So why would I make him not talk? Why would I get mad with him for still, you know, talking to somebody that I don't really fool with no more? That's childish to me. I would never do nothing like that. And the fact that you mad with her because she friends with Carly and you at Carly's event that she's throwing for her daughter is some bullshit. I just thought it was disrespectful that they was even having that conversation there. Right before Jasmine walked through. Then Jasmine finds out that she having a girl and then we moving on. We back at Southwest, South by Southwest or whatever, down in Austin. And Erica Mina meets Amy for the first time because she sees, you know, Chaotic over there trying to keep her warm. Scrappy performs, you don't want no problem. Then Chaotic performs. And then Erica pulls Scrappy to the side. They go and talk. Erica starts talking to Scrappy about Bambi and how Bambi been feeling and all this other stuff. And Scrappy was like, I do love Bambi. She's a good mother, but she just wasn't a good wife. And Erica was like, well, you was sitting up there like praising her down last year when we was in Vegas, and now you're saying that she's not a good wife. And he was like, but she say I'm not a good husband. She say that about me, which she do say he ain't no good husband. Like, you know, she do say that. They both are tearing each other down at this moment because they're both hurt and they're both mad with each other and all this other stuff. And then Erica was like, is that why you got Diamond pregnant? And I'm like, no, she did not say that. Is that why you got Diamond pregnant? When she said that, I'm like, please don't let the episode end. And Scrappy was genuinely confused because he was like, what the fuck are you even talking about? I was just like, ooh, that's gonna be some and Scrappy was like, okay, you want to believe some bullshit? Then you go right ahead and believe that dumbass. But ain't nothing like, I ain't got nobody pregnant. You got to have sexual relations with a person in order to get them pregnant. And I ain't got Diamond pregnant. So in so many words, at this point of the show, they hadn't messed around like that. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been sexing her, so therefore she ain't pregnant. So that's what I'm getting from the whole thing. So, you know, this is probably gonna be a to be continued because I want to know what happened. Anyway, that's pretty much all for Love and Hip Hop. This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy's up out of here, and until my next video, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.